MGS and Matthew sitting here from Bleacher Report with WWE Hall of Famer Jimmy Hart. Jimmy, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing great, man.
Awesome. You enjoying SummerSlam weekend so far here in Vegas?
I'm enjoying. Look what I brought. I'm going to enjoy it.
It's been a great weekend so far. When'd you fly in?
About 2 or 3 days ago, I just got through doing a TV deal for WWE, so I finished that filming of that, came straight into here to do promotion.
I was talking to Ted earlier, and he was telling me a story about how you guys were in the car just yesterday or the other day, like taking an Uber or whatever, and the driver recognized you, but he didn't recognize Ted. What's going on with that?
You know what? I think you got to wear the crazy jackets, man. I wear the Jimmy Hart Blue Light Kmart special jacket.
Everywhere you go, you wear the jacket?
Well, not everywhere, but I wear, when we do this, back before you were born, I was part of a group called the Gentrys. We had a million-seller record called Keep On Dancing, and we did our tours with Dick Clark. Our first tour out of high school was with the Beach Boys, Sonny and Cher, and everybody was on it, right? Bus tour. Dick Clark got us in a room, and here's what he said. When you're on that stage every night, just remember, if you dress like the audience, one day you're going to wind up sitting in the audience. So I always remember that. So when I went to the wrestling business, I started wearing the crazy color jackets to help, so I wouldn't sit in the audience.
Great piece of advice. And then the megaphone as well. Where else are you bringing that aside from here? Are you bringing that in the car with you? Like, where was that going?
Oh, I always take the megaphone with me. But you know what? This megaphone was given to me by Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon brought this back from Japan, and he said, this is going to be your new gimmick. So I said, can I paint it up? He let me paint them up, fix them up. I had, probably 20 or 30 of them through the years. But it's been a great part of my career.
How long was that? How long have you had that thing then? So how long has that go back?
Well, WrestleMania, this is what, WrestleMania coming up, this is SummerSlam now, but WrestleMania will be 38, I think, WrestleMania 38 coming up. Yep. So for 38 years, well, I didn't have it for the first WrestleMania, so probably 37 years I've been carrying a megaphone around.
That's wild. I mean, we are in SummerSlam weekend right now. You've been a part of many SummerSlams. Does any one SummerSlam stand out to you? I mean, obviously SummerSlam 92 was huge, Wembley Stadium.
Wembley Stadium, the one that I managed Ted and Irwin Arsheister on against the Road Warriors.
Of course.
So that was the one out there, but that really stood out for because it was such a great crowd. The crowd was just unbelievable, and of course, the Road Warriors, what a great team.
Just an amazing match, and one of the best SummerSlams of all time. I mean, we're going into SummerSlam tomorrow, almost 50,000 people at Allegiant Stadium. Are you going to be there live in attendance?
We're going to be there live. It's going to be great. We got a big after party going on, and I can't wait to see Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair. I can't wait to see MVP when he manages Bobby Lashley, of course, against Goldberg, and of course one of the big main events. I can't wait till John Cena comes back against the head of the table, so Roman Reigns. So it's going to be great.
You mentioned MVP. He's doing his thing right now as a manager. As obviously a longtime Hall of Fame manager yourself, Jimmy, your thoughts on MVP and how he's doing in the role right now?
I think MVP, I think Paul Heyman, they're awesome, man. Think about Paul Heyman. When Paul Heyman usually when a lot of the guys go do their interviews, for whatever reason, the fans go, what?
You can blame Steve Austin for that one.
But when Paul Heyman talks, the fans listen. They don't go, what? Listen next time you do that.
Yeah.
When somebody uses a table or chair, they go, ECW. So that's the effect that Paul Heyman's had on this business.
Yeah.
He's been great. He's great.
It's cool because MVP, Paul Heyman, two of the best managers around in wrestling today, and they're in the two top main events of SummerSlam in the corners of the current champions. Your thoughts on the revival of managers in wrestling right now? Because it feels like it was a lost art for a long time.
Well, I think it's pretty cool, even though they don't call themselves managers, And so one's the advocate, but I think MVP is like a business partner.
Good point.
I think it's pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? We used them quite a bit back in there. We had Fred Blassie, we had Lou Albano, Slick, myself, Bobby Heenan, of course, and Jimmy Cornette. So it's been so many, great managers back in the day. I was just happy to be part of it.
Yeah, and it's awesome to see making a revival, in 2021 with MVP, with Paul Heyman.
Oh, yeah.
We've seen Ted DiBiase recently on WWE TV as part of NXT TV. Any chance we could see a Jimmy Hart return on TV one of these years in a regular
Well, you
role?
never know. We just got through filming, of course, The Lost Treasure. And we did the biographies, of course. We got a new TV show we're working on, which I got to keep it a secret. Telephone, telegraph, and tell them out to South Jimmy Hart, so my lips are sealed. But so we just filmed something last week on that, so you'll be seeing me out there a little bit more, so it's all good.
I just caught up on the Lost Treasure show, or the Most Wanted Treasure show, rather, on A&E. Such a great show. Thoroughly enjoyed your episode. How was that whole experience for you?
It was a lot of fun, plus digging out that old memorabilia and talking about the past. I always say the past is still part of the future.
It's such a great show. People got to check that out. You got upcoming projects. it's got to be cool to be involved in so many things. I mean, you've been doing this for such a long time, Jimmy, and you're involved in all these projects right now. You're here for SummerSlam weekend. Are you enjoying the busyness schedule again, the being back in the busy schedule?
Well, the WWE Universe kind of keeps us rocking and rolling, man.
Yeah.
But look, I watch Raw on Monday night, SmackDown on Friday night. I watch NXT on Wednesday night.
Yeah.
I mean, Tuesday night.
Tuesday nights now in USA.
And look at
yeah.
all the new talent and everything else too. So that, it's been great. It really has.
Let's say Jimmy Hart makes a return to WWE TV in 2021. Who is someone that you got your eye on thinking that would be a perfect fit for a Jimmy Hart guy, so to speak,
Well,
or girl?
Corbin needs a manager.
He does.
He's
yeah.
broke. He
Yeah.
has no money. Hey, he can even call me Colette.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, there you go, man.
Yeah, that's awesome. Jimmy, thanks so much for the
I
time.
love you, man. Thank
Appreciate
you so
it.
much.
Enjoy
I
SummerSlam
appreciate it.
weekend.
God bless
Thank
you.
you.
Thank